We've all heard the stories about some kind of half-ape, half-human creature that roams the wilderness in the rugged Pacific Northwest. And you've heard of Bigfoot, or Sasquatch as it's known. That's why we've come here, to a small town in southwestern Washington named Cougar. We're talking to people who are backwoodsmen, hunters, fishermen, hikers, people who've been in the outback, people who might have seen something or heard something. Or is it all a nice story? That's what we want to find out on the trail of Bigfoot in Cougar, Washington. We've come to the base of Mount St. Helens in southwest Washington to a place called Ape Caves. This legendary creature is known by different names in different parts of the world. For instance, in Nepal, in the Himalayan mountains, it's known as the Yeti. Here in the Northwest, Native American Indian tribes tell of a creature half ape, half man that they called Skookum or Skookum. Ape Cave is formed from a lava tube from an eruption of Mount St. Helens centuries ago. It formed in a fiery forge. Those who claim to have seen this creature say that it stands perhaps 8 or even 9 feet tall, weighing close to 500 pounds or more. And they also report that if you're in the forest and you smell something foul, something very strange, that scent, that distinct odor is like the smell of rotting flesh. Here at the Ape Cave, the feeling you get standing here in the Ape Caves is one of awe and mystery, and it makes your mind race ahead to what could be back in the depths of this dark underground lava tube. And also, the stories of the miners who worked here in the early 1920s. They said that they were attacked one night nearby in Ape Canyon. They heard rocks thundering down on their tents and cabin. They thought they looked up and saw some kind of hairy, large figure in the night sky. Could that have been Sasquatch?
Hello!
We're in Cougar, Washington today on the hunt for Bigfoot. And I'm standing with
Cindy Barrett.
Cindy. How long have you lived here in Cougar?
11 years.
11 years.
Yes.
Were they good years?
Yeah, pretty good.
What are your personal experiences with Bigfoot or Sasquatch? Have you ever seen or heard anything nearby or out in the forest?
No. My only opinion is I hope there is a Sasquatch, but I hope it never gets found.
Why?
Because we'll end up destroying it if it was real. That's how I feel.
Oh, so you think that mankind would destroy this animal?
Yep, I do.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Bonnie.
Now, Bonnie, can you tell our audience, do you have any personal experience with Sasquatch or Bigfoot or whatever you would call it?
Just one time hiking with my grandson, I came around a corner and thought I saw him up in the tree and snapped a picture. It turned out to just be some foliage that had grown, and it looks very ape-like. So
gave you kind of a scare, though. So what do you tell folks when they come up here? What do they ask you when the tourists come through town?
They'll come and they'll ask if anybody's seen the Bigfoot or where they could go to check it out. You know, there's tons of places around here for them to explore.
I'm standing here with Mary. Mary, what's your last name?
Jones.
Mary Jones, how long have you lived in Cougar, Washington?
About 13 years.
13 years, now that's a good long time. What are your personal stories or experience? Have you ever been in exposed positions? No, that didn't. Do you go out in the backcountry, out in the woods?
I do.
Any hunting or camping?
Do a lot of looking for mushrooms and stuff.
In your experience, has there ever been a time when you sensed something or saw something out in the woods that could have been Bigfoot?
I don't think of Bigfoot when I'm out there. I don't think of him when I'm out there. I think more of cats and bears and stuff like that. But I don't think I've encountered Bigfoot.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
It's a possibility. I don't believe totally until I see it.
We've been on the hunt for the legendary creature known as Sasquatch, or Bigfoot. We've had a lot of great experiences up here near Cougar, Washington. My cameraman and I went up to Ape Cave, and we talked to a lot of the people in the town of Cougar, trying to get experiences, anything, any kind of story, anecdote, something they heard about or saw themselves. And there was one guy who is a mountain man. You can tell he's been up in the hills for years, lived up here most of his life. Well, talked my arm off. I couldn't get him to shut up. So, would you like to go on camera? Tell us that great story. You know, the one where you were saying, well, yeah, I hear these screams late at night and in the dark, and I know it ain't no elk up there. Would you say that for us on camera? What? You're not going to say anything, are you? You're not going to give us anything. What am I? I mean, I didn't come up here for my health. It's you and me, mano y mano. You want to tell me about Bigfoot? You have the. What are you, a? Come on. Oh, crap. I can't do this. We'll fix it in post. What do you have to say for yourself? Come again?